Up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Weird Beard here, and I know I said I was gonna post like for Friday or whatever, guys. I just didn't get around to recording anything, and I didn't get around to recording a recap. But I'm sorry about that. But I went out today and did some raids, guys, with a group in my area called Va Beach Pokemon Ghost Squad. Great experience. Oops, let me turn the volume down on that. My bad. It was a great experience today, guys, and when we went out, it was the 30th today. When I'm recording this, at 2:18 in the morning, it is the 31st, and I'm going to kind of just, maybe catch a few things real quick right here, and talk to you guys over about the fact that we will be having Suicune, I believe, today, the 31st. Usually he's been coming out a day early. But if he doesn't come out a day early, then that's unfortunate, but he will, of course, be here November 1st. He or she, whichever gender you do end up getting. So we're going to go over a few things, guys, like the counters, catch rate, best move sets, and just a few extra things, and just like also the max CP that you want to look for. So let's start off by talking about his counters. So I'm going to talk about his counters and show you the Pokemon, because I actually do have all the Pokemon to do this with. So if in your area you have already caught this Pokemon from the legendary beast, Raikou being your best Pokemon, honestly, to use. I don't have the right moveset right now on this one. Let me see if I have one with the correct moveset. I don't think I do, actually. I do not. But the best moveset for Raikou, guys, is Thundershock Wild Charge. That is honestly the best electric type attacker for going against him. And of course, the second best, guys, is Zapdos with Charge Beam. And then for your charge attack, guys, being Zap Cannon or Thunderbolt. And I do have one with Charge Beam Thunderbolt, and I have the other one with Charge Beam Thunderbolt. So I have two of like the best movesets with decent IVs and CPs. So that's awesome. Maybe powering up the 93% one for the Suicunes. Hopefully I'll do some recordings of those guys also. For your third best attacker, and there's a total of 5 really good, decent attackers out there to use. So for your third best attacker, guys, you're going to, of course, want to use Jolteon, but with Jolteon, you're going to want it to have Thundershock, Thunderbolt. I may have one of those. I have Thundershock, Thunderbolt, yes, with 2004 CP. So of course I can probably power this up or try to get a better one for the just battling Suicune out. And now we're switching off electric types right now, guys. So we are going to switch, if I can spell, Executor. I cannot learn how to spell him, apparently, with anything for his fast attack. And you make sure you want to have him actually have Solar Beam. So this is a really good one right here, guys. Decent CP, decent IVs. So Execute being one of the best grass types, and of course, hope you guys were hitting this guy up during this month. Getting repaired if you're in the area for Suicune in the North American region. You guys wanted to get Venusaur, and then this is my 100% IV Venusaur, guys. With Vine Whip and Petal Blizzard not being the best, you actually want to have anything for his fast attack and Solar Beam for the charge attack. So I'm going to change this and get Solar Beam on him for sure, 100%. But now moving on from we're gonna move on from the counters, guys, and I think at this point we're probably gonna talk more or less on his catch rate, which is a pretty high thing. Just start it off with the catch rate thing, guys. His max CP for 100%, if you don't already know, is going to be 1613, so look out for that. And then anything, of course, in that region, anywhere from like 1600 to 1613, is probably going to be roughly where you want to get for a good IV one. But his catch rate with Raspberry Curveball, like normal throw, 5%, or a nice throw is 5%. Normal is 5.8. A great throw is at a 6.2, and excellent 7.65. That is again with regular raspberry and a curve throw. So keep out for that. And then with golden raspberry curveball, your nice throw is going to be 8.5, normal 9.7, great 12.75, and then excellent at 15.73. If that went a little bit fast, guys, I'm sorry. Just kind of go back maybe and then check it out again. So those are his catch rates. His catch rates are decent, just about like everybody else. Regular, not throwing anything like that extra, just throwing the ball. It's at a 2% catch rate. So he is just like every beast, really, really low. Suicune's, wow. I'm probably not the brightest right now, guys. It is 2:20 in the morning, so excuse me for that. But Suicune will only have one fast move, and it'll depend because it's actually 16 variants of this fast move. The only one it will not be in is normal and fairy. He's going to have hidden power. So hidden power, you have a 1 in 16 chance of getting any of the move sets, but his best move set overall, if you can get it, will be hidden power, the water type hidden power, and hydro pump. His second best move type to get will be extra sensory and hydro pump. So he can have 2 fast moves. That was my mistake. Didn't read my little list here, guys, because I have a little list to my left to help me kind of remember everything, because it is a lot to remember here on Suicune. So just why I'm kind of making this video, guys, just to help everybody out, get a general gist of everything. So yeah, hold on one sec. Just gonna pull up Entei so we can kind of just take a look at him for his final goodbyes. For here in the North American area. So that is Suicune's fast attack being hidden power. Your best again is the water one with hydro pump as his charge attack, and then extra sensory and hydro pump being his second best moveset. So one of the bad things about Suicune, honestly though, is he does have a low attack stat. Which is a bummer that we can't put him in gyms, because he is actually a really high defender stat, which would be nice if we could put legendaries in gyms, but we cannot. But jumping back for a second on the fact of his moveset, when you are trying to do his fast moveset, it'll only jump back and forth between extra sensory and hidden power, but it'll stay the hidden power that it came with. So if you got fire as your hidden power and you try to re-roll for another one, it's not going to work. Good luck if it does. Let me know, guys, because that from experience of a few friends that I know in different countries and stuff like that, they try to re-roll and it stayed the same. That's how I got a little bit of my information as a couple friends. And kind of like the final thing to guide us off of this is his animation for like an attack. He's kind of almost like a Jigglypuff if you think about it. When he jumps, it's kind of a float animation. So Jigglypuff floated down in his animation when you're throwing the ball at him. So keep that in mind when you're throwing, so to time your stuff a little bit correctly. So that is kind of it, guys, for this information. I just wanted to go over the information a little bit, kind of give you guys a general gist of what's going to go on this whole next month of November with him. And so far, other than Suicune coming out in November, Niantic hasn't really given us any solid information or anything like that on what's going to go on through November. We know that hopefully beginning of December, they are going to drop as Gen 3 right then and there, which would be super nice because we kind of need some more stuff, because other than, raids, we're kind of losing people, but other than that, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. I hope this information was amazing for you guys. I do appreciate you guys watching, and if you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below. hit the like button. I really do appreciate it. And hit that share button. Let your friends know. Just so that way they can all get the information too on Suicune if Suicune is coming to your area. Thank you guys so much. Say goodbye to Entei right here, guys. One little roar for the final goodbyes of him being in North America for right now. We'll see him in another zone. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out.